All right, guys. So in this live, we're going to go over S&P 500 for tomorrow. I just finished recording all of November's dailies, a little behind schedule. We're also going to go over Bitcoin and some other cryptos, and then we'll have question and answers. This is a public stream. It's not members only. It's not subscriber only. You can ask as many questions as you want. If you're watching on Instagram or TikTok, chances are I'm not going to see your message. So best off to go to our channel, Tarot for Traders, on YouTube, and then you get you can ask questions, like unlimited questions for whatever you want to do. What is going on here? What the heck is going on? All right, I gotta close this. Sorry guys, having some technical difficulties here. All right, so let's take a look at S&P 500, and then we'll get into the cryptos. Yeah, so this was probably going to open lower. Either we're going to open lower. I have it as higher, but we're either going to open lower or we're going to decline into a lower price level there before 11 o'clock probably. Hey, Avila Spectrum. Hey, Kajin. When should we go long for SPY to clap? You mean when should you go short for? Are you looking? You want to know when SPY is going to crash, or you want to know when to buy in the like a bottom? It's a little unclear what you're asking, Avila. But tomorrow you could open up a long position. I'd say open up a partial long in the morning in the midst of this decline, and I would add to it around 11 o'clock if we're at lower price levels. You might be able to close it at this full card, move to the upside. If not, I would say you could close it at the end of the day or hold it until the 15th. I would probably, hard to say. We're going to see what happens here with this full card, but I might not want to be in a position like throughout the day. I might just let's say close out of shorts here. We'll see what happens tomorrow in real time. I'm on at 9 a.m. in the morning every Monday morning, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. It's members only at the time, but you can still watch. You'll probably want to close out of it at the end of the day, though. That would be the best bet if you do open a long position there. Hey, good evening to you too, Kajin. If you're just joining, guys, it's unlimited questions. This is a rare public live stream. We no longer do public live streams. They're either subscriber only or members only. But today we're doing public. Guys, we made some price changes to the total access pass as well to make it more accessible. So I'll show you guys at the end of this live how to get that. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Whoa, okay, so we didn't go nearly as low as I expected there. But we got this important price level that we're kind of hanging out with here on the 13th, pump and drop on the 14th. Like I said, these were probably going to be like highs or around the same price level, and you can see they're basically, we're kind of like dancing, hanging out there around those highs. My sense is, so if you're in a short, if you open up a short in the midst of this green ellipse, looks like it was off on this low here. But you should still have opportunity. It's just going to be a little bit of a ways. I would say when you have the first opportunity you have to close out for a profit, take it. But at the latest, it's going to be on the 30th. I think you probably have opportunity on like the 22nd, probably early or midday. Yeah, it's a little tricky, so you want to be mindful of that. We're dancing around highs, so if you're in a short position, you should have opportunity. I don't think I would look for like a huge drop because I'm not really seeing one unless you're all the way out here on the 22nd. Then there's probably a good drop. It's like a drop and a pop. You could probably exit there. You could probably exit at the end of the month. But if there's an opportunity before then for a profit, get out. There's better trades. A subscription for only crypto. Not at this time, Cajun. It's just a little, that would be a little bit more complicated than it might seem based on the way that we have the Discord model set up. But maybe message me on the site. I might be able to think of something. Right now, the monthly is basically equal amounts of crypto and stocks, so it's not like one. It's not heavy on either side. The monthly will cover the monthly subscription, monthly access, Apple, Amazon. As far as crypto, Bitcoin, Theta Network, Shibcoin, Solana, XRP. That's as far as the monthly subscription. And now we've got the total access subscription, which covers a ton more things. Basically anything that we've got a 1 year reading on is covered in total access. I might as well show you guys real quick because we changed the pricing. I said it was going to go up, and it did go up, but we also made it more accessible by making it a monthly subscription as well. So now you can get the total access subscription. I don't know what is going on with my computer, but this is wrong. I checked it on I think it's like my cash is like stuck or something. But when you go in, it'll be $500 a month, or it'll be 5,000 a year. So you could subscribe for $500 a month, get access to all of the crypto there. But we don't do anything specifically crypto at this time. Sorry about that, guys. So you're asking when will it turn, when will it start heading south? So like you're looking for like basically the high or a peak and a place to enter into a short position there, Avila. So I would probably want to wait until, if you're looking for like a multi-day short, I would probably wait until the 17th. And then on the 17th, probably a rally out of the open first thing in the morning into a key resistance level. That's where I would want to open up a short. You might be able to add to it on the 21st, but very likely you're closing out of those shorts on the 28th or the 30th. Excuse me, sorry. Hey, Rad. What are my thoughts on the 14th for Bitcoin? All right, so there should be a pretty notable fast and move higher on the 14th, but it's going to have there'll be like a really notable reversal, fast and move higher, notable reversal, full retracement. It might also it could be at a higher price level than we've seen in the last few days too, because it's got correlation to the fortune card, but it's unlikely. It's kind of like a secondary correlation. Could happen though. Will SPY keep going up? My sense is that we're going to have a pretty notable turnaround. Right, because there's two things going on here. We had like out of this early decline, we're expected to go lower. There's this big move to the upside, and we just keep going higher. That's the futility card, but it's crossed with a pop and a drop, right? So there's most likely going to be a retracement of that move. So yeah, lows towards the end of the month most likely, but this is where I'd want to get short. And will it keep going up? If you're talking like on a grand scale, like a 1 year chart scale or a multi-year chart scale, let's take a look. Yeah, well, it looks like there's a highest high in maybe like the third week or the beginning of the fourth week when we're looking at the 1 year reading. You have to give the 1 year sometimes plus or minus 2 weeks of wiggle room, but it looks pretty spot on there. And then I think we probably got higher price levels in the last month. And that 8 Princess of Cups as the theme card, matching this Ace of Cups here in May. I mean, we were all the way down here, guys. That was a solid reading on a grand scale. The 1 year reading, if you're wondering, it was created on June 16th, 2024, 10:17 p.m. Eastern Time, still being used today with pretty darn good accuracy and insane detail. Nobody details their readings like this. Nobody. One person. Hey, it was luck. Will Meta keep going up to infinity and beyond? Let's take a look. Meta is one of the tickers that we'll be covering on a monthly basis by the day come December's readings, which I'm almost about to start. Almost caught up. So if you're just joining us, guys, we're going to take a look at Meta long term. And it's unlimited questions, free questions. I shouldn't say unlimited. If you ask a bunch of questions, I'll start answering other people's questions because I got to get to other people, you know. But it's free questions. Where did my... There we go. I'm going to try hopping off early tonight, too. I know there's a lot of people on, guys. But I got so much work. The holiday really slowed me down this weekend. I worked past 9 p.m. every single day, just about. At least 6 days a week, sometimes 7. Got to be passionate about what you do, you know? So on a grand scale, this looks like it's super bullish into into the next decade, like 2030 to 2039, probably super bullish there, new highs. So long term, this is still pretty bullish. On the shorter term, we're going to see lows in the future. There's probably a high in here in 2025 or 2026, probably 2025. Before a decline into lows, and that's not going to be necessarily the lowest low for the year or for the multi-year reading. It'll most likely just be a prominent trough that'll stand out on a multi-year scale. Could be a lowest low for the year, for the multi-year period, but most likely on that large of a scale, it's going to be just a trough with the overall trend being to the upside. Hey, Breathe. I think either we responded or you're somebody else who also emailed about it. But I'll take a look. I'll take a look tonight after this live. Soybeans in Q4, by the way. All right, let's see. Decline offering opportunity to open up a long position. So either in Q4 there'll be like a dip and then a rally, or it'll be all decline and then the following quarter would be rally. One of those two. But look at the opportunity there in by the dips basically on soybean if you're trading that. Hey guys, I didn't skip anybody. I just got to cover the people with the stars next to their name. They're paying members of the channel, helping to support the channel, allowing us to do these lives. If you want to be a supporter, you want to show your support, or if you just want to ask questions 6 days a week, because most of our live streams are members only, go to our YouTube channel, Tarot for Traders, and sign up. Just click on the join button. It's $50 a month. Free, and then you basically ask as many questions as you want throughout the 6 days that we're on. We'll be on 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. or 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday or tomorrow. That's a regular time. Thursday 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Tuesdays and Fridays 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Wednesdays and Sundays 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Hey Kelly, Tesla this week. In the month of October, by the way, we've also got these daily readings by the hour for Tesla. Somebody ordered these special. It's part of the monthly access subscription right now. There's a paid version of all these videos. Oh, wow, that's some drop. Well, so see, here you go, guys. Whoa, okay, so that really does make me think that we might actually have a low. If this happened some other stocks, big stocks like that, on the S&P, I was like, maybe I'm wrong about this low over here on the 14th, but maybe I'm not, because that's a huge move. That's a low, you know. So in any case, on the 11th, rally offering opportunity to open up a long position. There's a bit of a rally there. I actually had people enter into it. Into a short here, and that would be pretty solid at this point. We're looking to close out of the shorts here on the 14th, on Monday, probably first thing in the morning. Hard to say, but probably first thing in the morning. That's an opportunity to open up a long for an overnight swing. If not overnight, then into the 16th. And then on the 16th, we should decline from that resistance multi-day scale pretty sharply, and then return to it either on the 17th or on the 18th. So the decline out of that multi-day resistance offers opportunity to open up a long. You close that long when we return back to the price levels of the resistance that we declined from. And sometimes you got to give these monthlies like plus or minus a day wiggle room, guys. So it could be that the low came in on the 11th rather than the 14th. We'll have to see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Probably it'll probably be lower. So, most of the time the timing is on point, but sometimes you got to give it plus or minus a day here or there. Hey Dontrell, in your university, will you teach us how to read crypto? So if you're asking, am I going to teach you how to read the cards regarding crypto? Yes. If you're asking, am I going to teach you how to read crypto charts? Yes. It's going to be pretty comprehensive. There's a Mars. Hey, AV. AV, last questions from you, please, and then nobody after AV at this point, please. AV is another one of our supporters, so I'll wait for you to ask some questions. Mars-Pluto conjunction next weekend, which indicates a probability of increased war tensions. Do you see anything in Middle East? I have family in Israel, so it's personal. It's a personal concern. Yeah, I got a lot of family there too. Um, um, Not really from the standpoint of the 1 year. Well, the good thing is if it's on the weekend, it probably won't impact the market as much as it would if it was on like a day that you're trading. And that's kind of how astrology works in a lot of the time, anyways. I did. Hope you had a good holiday too, AV. Thank you. I gotta know. There's no escalation specific to that next weekend. I did not cover NVIDIA. I'll take care of that right now. And then I'm gonna roll, my friends, so I can get some more recordings out to you. Where's my one here? Ah. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll be really surprised if we don't open lower on Monday or that's November. Hold on. Oh, is it this one? Yeah. That's more like it. Well, so in the later part of October, we have sideways rotation, and then a move to the upside, probably into a crest on in early November. But for next week, let's take a look. So overall, it's a rally increasing with a sideways fluctuating rally preceding a decline overall for the week, and that pretty much goes hand in hand with the SPY October reading. Should be a rally into resistance on Monday, followed by a decline out of it. Resistance highlighted on a multi-day scale on Tuesday that we decline to from and then return to either on Tuesday or somewhere maybe Wednesday or Thursday. Sideways rotation on Thursday, or excuse me, on Wednesday. A death card on Thursday, so an important trough or decline into a low of some kind. And then sideways mixed behavior, probably to the downside overall on Friday. All right, my friends, with that said, I'm going to roll. Oh, let me tell you guys about the... oh, I did. I told you guys that I get the total access. So it's $500 a month now. So there's, you can access it. And there's 1 year, so there's plenty of information in there. You don't necessarily need to, like, keep the $500 a month subscription forever. Although we do continuously put out 1 years. There's another one probably coming out tonight. AMC. But with that said, thank you all so much for watching. Next regularly scheduled live stream will be tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. to